Hello, everybody. Welcome to Release with Ease. And I am your host, Edith Bakis, and this show was brought to you by Bold Brave TV. I hope you enjoyed other episodes. We already live for 2 months now, and this today episode is going to be the pivotal moment of all. Probably you always been waiting for the release with ease. Actually, what you are experiencing through source memory healing. So today you're gonna go through a full healing session with me. Obviously, I can't guard you one on one, but I'm going to make sure that you going through the steps properly. I could say that when I'm doing this in a group setting, 80-90% of people having success through group setting in the healing, and only 10% is which having some difficulties, maybe unable to visualize or unable to tap into their memories, and then for them it's more difficult. If you are one of those, don't get too disappointed. You can always book a one-on-one session with me, obviously, when I can help you to get deeper into your memories and release it. So I'm hoping that everybody is going to feel comfortable today. I'm going to make sure that you're gonna actually guide it step by step. So we are going to start with the meditation part first. So how is source memory healing looks like that you need to prepare with an issue. So what is your issue today? What is the most triggering, the most burning thing in your mind or in your situation? Maybe it's an illness, maybe it's a relationship issue, maybe it's financial issue, or some situation with the neighbors, or anything which is bothering you, basically triggering you today. That's what we can work on. And what is going to happen, that when you actually tune into the emotions of the current situation, then we can call upon the memories which are related to this situation through your unconscious mind. So the unconscious mind is what going to help us to find these memories. So you're not going to look for it consciously. I more recommend you to be relaxed and just allow the things to come to you, basically, like popping in some weird way. Okay, so if something is appearing in your mind, then that's the memory you need to work on. You have to trust the process, basically. So I don't recommend to be like nervous and then feeling like, oh my God, where is that memory? No, just be relaxed and just allow to come in what has to come in, basically. All right. And then just tune into that thing. So basically, we working to release the current situation, but whenever you get triggered is a sign that you have a core trauma which needs to be healed. In today's episode, we're probably gonna have time for one or two memories to release. So it's not going to be a complete healing, which means there are other memories which is related to your issue. And in a group setting, again, I can't know how many memories you need to release related to this issue, but it's already starting the healing process for you. So it's going to be less negative situations out there in your life, because some of them we're going to actually release and heal from your situation. So it's going to unfold on a better way, if it's a physical illness, a mental illness, relationship issue, whatever it is. So it's already, we're going to rewrite the things in the Akashic record. So basically we rewrite the past to create a new future for you. So it's how it works. What is Akashic records? Akashic records is your balance sheet, right? It's your past life balances and also your future, because everything is already created in the universe. So basically, when we going into those memories, we are actually reaching into those layers, and then we rewrite the emotions in the memories, like your perspective and your emotions going to be released. So it can actually affect the whole situation, like a different outcome, because the emotions are changing, and it's going to be rewritten in the Akashic records, which is going to reflect in your current situation onward, right? Because we change the past, then it's going to change the future, because you have many future parallel situations what you can step into, and your everyday decisions and feeling, emotions and thoughts basically determining which future you're going to step in. And then if this healing is done, then you're going to have different, you're going to be more resilient, you're going to have different thought and emotions related to this issue, you're going to have less triggers, so you're going to make different decisions, so the outcome is going to be also different. And the other thing which is going to happen, because during the meditation, when we accessing these layers, we activating the eighth chakra, which is your chakra of your aura. What is the eighth chakra does is it helps you to access these layers, the even past lives. So it's connecting you to the karma vortex, basically the consciousness, the source. So it's not just when you rewrite your past and then in this how can I say, in this whole consciousness, basically, the situation is not just going to unfold or be better in your perspective or in your physical or spiritual level, but it's also going to attract other people to come into the situation to help you. So after this session, I highly recommend to be very open-minded to see where is actually the solution coming from. Might you suddenly see information somewhere, or might some people coming into your life who's bringing you the resolution, the solution for your issue, or the other people is also changing their perspective because they are with you in the same soul family. So when we're doing this healing, you not just you gonna get healed, but it's reflecting into your soul family as well. So whenever a person is taking on the responsibility of the healing in a family, then basically you're not just healing yourself, but you're healing the whole soul family. So it's a huge thing, so only this one session is already going to start a ripple effect in your life, which is going to bring changes, right? So how we start with the samadhi meditation. If you have watched my other episodes, probably you know how is the samadhi meditation. So we are going to first spin up the chakras, the main chakras in your body, the 7 chakras from the root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, and then also activating the 8th chakra. And then we activate the pineal gland. We activate the pineal gland so we can transcend and communicate with the unconscious mind. And after that, we're gonna go into those current situation, feel it through emotions and sensations, and then we're gonna call upon basically the memories. And then we're gonna go into those memories. Everybody's going to their own memories. Basically, I guide you through, and then you are also going to collect negative emotions from your memories. So you need to be a bit of conscious about, like, okay, you need to remember those negative emotions what you collect from that memories. And then when I'm going to do the release, basically I will ask you to place those emotions into my sentence, into my guided release sentence. So it's going to reflect back to you, to your unconscious, and to the superconscious which we are working with. And that's how is the release going to happen. And at the end, there has to be a forgiveness. So in your heart, you need to feel like you can truly forgive to yourself and to the other people in this situation. Through this healing process, most of the people is at the end able to forgive. If they are unable to forgive, I always tell them that just remember that only 5% of the time you actually taking actions from your conscious mind. The rest of the time is the subconscious or the superconscious, which is affecting your decisions, your actions, right? So if someone betrayed you, most likely they took that action not from their conscious mind, because they were probably not planned it well, or they were not, they were not like planned it consciously and then taking it consciously or whatever. If it was like that, it was from the superconscious, which means that you're supposed to go through that experience because of your karma or your ancestral karma, all right? And then if it was from the subconscious mind, from their subconscious mind, when they were on autopilot, it was because how they grew up, their environment, society, lineage, whatever affected them. So that's why they acted towards you that way. So it's very different, who did what for what reason. But the thing is that you can't really point your finger on one person, that person was the one who betrayed me, because there is so many things in that equation what you don't know or you can't find out easily. So in this case, I just really highly recommend you to surrender and trust that you need to forgive for your highest best, because as soon as you forgive, that's the point when you can let it go and you can heal and you can actually stop the triggers. So it's for your best, right? So, and then as I go through the healing process, you're going to feel lighter and lighter. So it's going to be easier for you to forgive. And then I also ask you not to forget that how is it actually that basically either superconscious karma or whatever was in play when they betrayed you. All right. If it's about your situation, like you need to forgive to yourself because you might feel guilt or shame, then basically you just understand, because I know some of my clients, if it's really difficult for them to forgive themselves when they made mistakes, or when they felt like they left behind someone, somehow left down someone. So then you just need to understand, or even themselves, you need to understand that in that moment when that thing happened, you didn't know better. So that was your limitation of like wisdom or knowing or whatever you could have done. So you shouldn't feel guilt and shame about that situation. So it's easier with this, knowing this, to basically forgive to yourself. So we're gonna go through this forgiveness part, and basically I just recommend you to say yes when I'm asking you if you can forgive to yourself, because that's when you can move forward in this energetically, and basically let go it energetically, and then go into the healing phase when you feel healed, and then your triggers is going to stop in this particular situation. All right. So if you haven't been on the samadhi meditation, one more time, like you can do it laying down. Some of my clients actually do the whole session laying down. So if you feel like laying down, you can lay down. Just make sure that your spine is straight, all right? So you're not bending yourself and stuff, because we want the light energies to go through and straight on your spine. You can also straight up seated if you feel comfortable. I also recommend you to dim the light, to have some shades in your place. And if you are driving, obviously, I don't recommend to listen driving. I recommend you to park your car for this 45-minute session, and then just do it in the parking plot. And then, you can get back again and then go further. So this is what I recommend. And again, if you don't see any images, if you don't see any visuals, don't get discouraged. Then tune into your feelings, tune into how the situation makes you feel. Might you're going to have some sensations, some feelings, because sometimes unconscious mind is trying to protect you and maybe not showing you the visuals, because maybe they are very scary one, or terrifying, especially if it's a past life thing. They can be really harsh. So maybe unconscious mind is saying, okay, I'm not going to show you the vision, but you're going to just maybe have the feelings, emotions. Might you're going to feel a bit sad or angry or certain ways, and then we're going to release that, and then it's also working fine. So just I want you to go with the flow, accept what is happening, don't fight against it, don't feel like how can I say this? Don't feel like, oh, it's not going to work for you. Don't have disbelief and doubt, because that's going to block you from actually moving forward. I would just ask you to be more in the flow and allowing it to happen naturally, coming to you, the solutions coming to you, whatever has to come to you energetically. So we are going to communicate with the unconscious mind, and we are going to communicate with the superconscious mind in this process, in this healing. So that's how we are doing this release basically. And then that's why it's so different from other modalities where, for example, in a speaking therapy, you just talk about the conscious memories about. And if you go to hypnotherapy, usually it's only reaching certain memories again, which is my conscious, and not going into several memories. And then it sometimes the clients get really surprised that, oh my god, this memory, I haven't even thought about it for years. I didn't even think that this could actually match with my current situation, like it really was the root. So there are so many childhood memories, when it seems innocent, but still, because you had negative emotions, they got actually buried as a trauma in the unconscious mind. And then now you're feeling the triggers. And why? Because it's a pattern. It's kept happening to you in several years, coming back as a pattern until you release it, until you heal it. So you probably get similar situations 5 years ago, 2 years ago, whenever. And then I heard from people that they said, oh, I moved away from places, or I cut people or whatever, but because I thought that my pattern's going to stop, but they didn't stop. So it's like people thinking that, oh, if I just wait a bit, it's gonna go by time, the time is going to heal it, and I don't have flashbacks anymore of the memory, then probably it's healed. But I'm telling you, if you have triggers, if you're feeling negative emotions in your current situations, then There is memories to release, there is memories to heal. And we're going to do that today after the break. So we are going to a break now, and you can get ready, for this healing session. It's going to be about 40-45 minutes. And you are watching Release with Ease. I am your host, Edith B. Kiss, and this show was brought to you by Bold Brave TV. See you soon. Hello, hello, welcome back to Release with Ease. I am your host, Edith Bekis, and this show was brought to you by Bold Brave TV, and we are continuing with the healing session. So get comfortable and have in your mind what you want to heal today, because we're going to tune into that too later after the meditation. But we are starting with the samadi meditation first, okay? So I'm going to guide you step by step. Don't worry about anything, just relax and go with the flow, all right? So close your eyes. Relax your body, breathe evenly. With every inhale, you inhale peace. With every exhale, you exhale toxins. Do this 4 to 5 times. Inhale peace, exhale toxins. Relax your jaw, relax your shoulders, relax your arms. Breathe evenly. Bring the energy from Mother Earth to your root chakra. Imagine that your root chakra is a flower bud, and the light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your root chakra, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside, which was carried from lifetime to lifetime, bearing all your past memories, achievements, and failures. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise, with the speed of light, so you don't see the chakra anymore, only a circle. Bring the energy to your sacral chakra now. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your sacral chakra, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. Bring the energy to your solar plexus now. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your solar plexus, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. Bring the energy to your solar plexus now. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your solar plexus, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. Bring the energy to your heart chakra now. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your heart chakra, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. Bring the energy to your throat chakra now. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your throat chakra, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. Bring the energy to your third eye now. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your third eye, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. Bring the energy to your crown chakra now. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your crown chakra, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. And you feel that through your crown chakra, you are connected to the divine, and through your root chakra to the Mother Earth. And between the two is the prana energy inside of you. Bring the energy to your 8th chakra now, which is 6 to 8 inches above your head, the chakra of your aura, soul star chakra. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your 8th chakra, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. Now start to inhale from your root chakra towards your 8th chakra and exhale back to your root chakra by your spine. Inhale from your root chakra towards your 8th chakra and exhale back to your root chakra by your spine. Always focus on your 8th chakra. You will experience that your exhalation path is getting shorter and stops above your root chakra. This point is going to be your new inhalation point. And as you continue breathing, this point will move up on your spine and your breath is getting shorter and shorter until it stops for a while. Continue breathing towards your 8th chakra. Every noise besides my voice brings you deeper and deeper. Always focus on your 8th chakra. You can see that there is a ball of light on the 8th chakra. You can even rotate it around. Bring the light from this ball of light into your brain, into your body. See how it's dazzling like a sun ray. Now bring the column of light 4 to 5 times into your brain and accumulate it at the cerebellum, at the back of your brain. You can lift up your chin so the light has a straight path through your crown chakra. Now bring the light continually from the cerebellum into your pineal gland, which is a P-shaped gland in the middle of your brain. Bring the light continually, and you will experience the unity with the divine. Bring all the light, and you become one with the Supreme Pure Consciousness. Always one, never separate. Allow yourself to go deeper and deeper. Now I'm going to say a forgiveness prayer, which you can repeat after me inside of your mind. Supreme Pure Consciousness, please forgive me for my sins which I have done this lifetime and past lives, and please also forgive to my ancestors' sins, what they have done in this lifetime and past lives. And feel that it's granted. Now we are going to tune into your current situation, what you picked as an issue. I want you to feel into this situation and just collect the negative emotions related to this issue. Might this issue is happening right now in your life, or might it happened yesterday or 3 days ago? Then just tune into that memory, today, yesterday, or 3 days ago, and just feel into those emotions, how this situation makes you feel or made you feel. Might you felt betrayed or sad, angry, hopeless, helpless, unsupported, lonely, unloved, disappointed, upset, misunderstood, frustrated, confused, hurt. Whatever it is, just collect them in your mind as you are tuning into that situation. And as you're feeling those emotions, just check in your body. Where do you feel sensations in your body? You might feel it in your chest or stomach or shoulders or throat or head, where there are some dense energies related to these emotions. Just acknowledge them. Take note of them in your mind. And now we are going to ask the unconscious mind to show you the following. You can repeat this sentence inside of your mind after me, or you can just allow to go through to your mind as I'm saying it. So you don't need to force it, or you don't need to worry about it. Your mind is going to get the message through my voice as well. Just allow it, all right? Dear unconscious mind, please show me how my life is going to be in 5 years' time if I don't solve this issue today. Might you are going to see some images, some visuals, or just having some emotions or some acknowledgements. I allow you to sit with it a bit. And now I'm going to ask the unconscious mind to collect the memories which are related to your issue. So I'm going to say the following. Dear unconscious mind, please collect all the memories which are related to this issue, and please show me the first most important one to release. Whatever pops into your mind, any thought or memory is the one you need to work on today. Sometimes people don't see a memory but see faces, or they're just having emotions. If it's a face, if it's a person, then just tune into the emotions related to that person. If it's a memory, then just go into that memory and feel through and see, is it this lifetime memory? You actually remember that memory? Or is it maybe something which you don't know because it's a past life situation? Allow it to go through it, tune into it, look around and see what is happening, who is with you. Now I'm asking you to collect the negative emotions, what you are feeling in this memory. Focus on the negative emotions only, because that's what we need to heal, release and heal. Just for the time being, collect the negative emotions. How you feel. Maybe you have guilt and shame. Maybe you feel upset and angry, disappointed, left alone, weak, uncertain, scared, frightened, worried, fearful, betrayed, hurt, hopeless, helpless, whatever relates to this situation, just collect them in your mind. At least 5 emotions. Now I want you to come out of the memory and see it from above. And I'm going to release it. So I'm going to say the sentence and I will tell you where to place your emotions inside of your mind, okay? Supreme Pure Consciousness, please release, delete, cancel the following negative emotions, feeling, place them here. From my physical body, from my DNA, from my etheric body, and from my soul body, and from my ancestors' physical body, DNA, etheric body, and soul body, and from my partner's physical body, DNA, etheric body, and soul body, and from my partner's ancestors' physical body, DNA, etheric body, and soul body, and from time and places, and replace it with love, forgiveness, safety, and support. Take a deep breath and see that all of these negative emotions are leaving your body as a black cloud and going up to the Supreme Pure Consciousness to become good energies again. Let them go, release them all. Keep breathing while you are releasing. If the cloud feels too heavy, you can imagine that you're pushing it up with your hands. And now see that the white light is coming down to you and filling you up with love, forgiveness, safety, and support. And you are full of light. You are brightened. Your cells are brightened. And now see yourself back in the memory, in a column of light. You are absolutely safe in this column of light. And this column of light just getting bigger and bigger now. And the other people are also in this column of light. And the column of light is getting bigger and bigger, and the whole area is in this column of light. And I'm asking you, are you able to forgive to yourself? I believe your answer is a yes. And I'm also asking you, are you able to forgive to the other people? I believe that your answer is a yes, so we can move forward. Supreme Pure Consciousness, what is the highest learning, the takeaway of this memory, which I can use in my current situation? You are going to receive a word or a sentence inside of your mind. A wisdom, a new perspective. And now I'm going to say thank you to the unconscious mind, and we are going to release one more memory. So, dear unconscious mind, please show me the next memory to release. Whatever pops into your mind is the memory you need to work with. Tune in and see who's around you, what is happening, this lifetime or past life. And as the situation unfolds, start collecting the negative emotions, how this situation makes you feel. Collect at least 5 negative emotions. The more you release is better. And now come out of this memory, see it from above. Supreme Pure Consciousness, please release, delete, cancel the following negative emotions, feeling, place them here. From my physical body, from my DNA, from my etheric body, and from my soul body, and from my ancestors' physical body, DNA, etheric body, and soul body, and from my partner's physical body, DNA, etheric body, and soul body, and from my partner's ancestors' physical body, DNA, etheric body, and soul body, and from time and places, and replace it with love, forgiveness, safety, and support. Take a deep breath and see that all of these negative emotions are leaving your body as a black cloud and going up to the Supreme Pure Consciousness to become good energies again. Let them go, release them all. Keep breathing while you are releasing. And now see that the white light is coming down to you and filling you up with love, forgiveness, safety, and support. And you are full of light, you are brightened, your cells are brightened. And now see yourself back in the memory in a column of light, You are absolutely safe in this column of light. And the column of light getting bigger and bigger, and the other people are also in this column of light. And the column of light getting bigger and bigger, and the whole area is in this column of light. And I'm asking you, are you able to forgive to yourself? I assume that your answer is a yes. Are you able to forgive to the other people? I assume that your answer is a yes. Supreme Pure Consciousness, what is the highest learning, the takeaway of this memory, which I can use in my current situation? Receive the download. Thank you, dear unconscious mind. We are going to close this healing session with the final sentence. Supreme Pure Consciousness, please show me how everything changed in the Akashic records and how my life is going to be in 5 years' time. You might going to see some images or having some emotions. Sometimes the images are real, future, sometimes they are metaphoric, related to your emotions. And now bring your awareness back into your third eye, and you can open your eyes if you feel so. I hope you enjoyed this session and you felt relieved, and I would love to hear how you felt. So if you are in any platform watching this, you can comment below or do a review testimonial. I would love to read how this made you feel. And you can always join our community where we're having live healing sessions and manifestation sessions every week. And also we have meditation library and life transformation system course online on School. So the School community called also Release with Ease. There is a 7 days free trial, so you can just join and then try the meditations, try out the live healing sessions, and decide if you want to stick with us. I highly recommend you to try it out. And if you are leveling up, you are also getting access to workshops recordings, which I did. And then they are very powerful, also healing and manifestation programs there, which you get access. And there's a bonus if you join the community, then basically you get a couple of bonuses. The first bonus is a one-on-one session with me, similar what we just did now, this source memory healing, but a private setting, and then like a 2-hour session going through all the memories needs to be released. Also a bonus if you stay 6 months with us in School community. The bonus is to have access to my energy healing certificate program, which is the elemental light healer. And if you stay the whole 12 months, then you get access to the Karma Yoga Facilitator training, level 1 certification training, and you can become a facilitator. So this is what I offer in that amazing community. And guess what? My clients, when I ask them what do you like most about it, they always say like they like the community the most, even though they receive so much wisdom and healing and everything, but they just love being in a community when everybody understands each other, and then they actually share, experiences together. When we're doing a healing session together, it's much more powerful to being in a community, in a group setting, and they just enjoy sharing it and knowing that they are not alone, because you're never alone, right? So you can always become a member in any communities, to have this journey with someone. And basically you're never alone, because you are also connected with the source and with the mother earth. You are energetically always, you can energetically always fill up yourself, so you feel much more stronger. So this is what I planned for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you might not experience the images, or you couldn't dive into the memories, then don't be discouraged to try it another time. Because if you practice the samadhi meditation for a couple of days, you're opening up more that portal, more that access to the unconscious mind. So sometimes I recommend to some of my clients, like when they can't see or they can't tap into it, that okay, take your time for 5 days, just practice the meditation itself, and then come back for the session after 5 days as you practice the meditation, because then you are more in tuned with those transcend, easier to transcend basically when you practice, and then you get a better communication with your unconscious mind, and you get better results basically. So it's April. It's a very powerful month. Might you already feeling it? Many people reported me that since April 1st, there is a huge shift happening in their life. There were so many portals at the end of March and beginning of April with the eclipse and with also other energies. That is just going to be a very magnificent month, and it's still the planting seed month. So just just go with the flow, put in the energy, just act intuitively, whatever comes in, like take inspired actions basically towards your goals, because it's still the planting seed energy in April. We are still in retrogrades though, so it's really good for healing until the 7th, and until the 12th we have the Mercury retrograde and the Venus retrograde still. So be a bit careful about travel, relationships, money, technology. It can be still messed up, so just be patient about this, and be more conscious around these things, more mindful. And we're gonna get out of it soon, this retrograde, so it's just a couple of weeks, and then end of April is gonna be very fiery, very powerful. We are in Aries season, and Neptune is moved also this weekend, also moved into Aries, which is for another 15 years. And then we were in Pisces for 15 years. So we were just dreaming about reaching our goals, but now we are going to take action to reach our goals, basically. So watch out for like how you shifting, how you changing, and then just go for it, because this is the time to actually take action towards your dreams and goals. And it's going to feel more effortless for you, but just make sure that you're not self-sabotaging yourself, with negative emotions. You're not riding the emotional roller coasters, especially during retrograde seasons. So be more mindful, be more patient, be more kind to people, and spend time still to relax and recuperate, and then just think through stuff, because it's still the adjusting time. Retrogrades are still good for adjusting, and being flexible, seeing like where you can actually get the best out of this situation, right? So I'm wishing you all the best, and see you next week. I hope you're tuning in next week as well. Always coming with something interesting, and we're always healing. We are always moving forward. So I'm just helping you, supporting you on your journey to reach your goals, basically. And see you then next week. You were watching Release with Ease. I was your host, Edith Bekis, and this show was brought to you by Bold Brave TV. Goodbye, everyone.